Hello, and welcome back to Hallownest Vocalized. We're doing things a little differently, as you may have noticed. For one thing, you're now stuck with me. But yes, I discovered someone else had actually already done a fantastic playthrough of the Hallownest Vocalized mod with no commentary. So I decided to switch it up a little for my own, since I was actually getting a little bored not commenting on things. And we are now heading into the part of the game where I have not heard most of the voice acting. So I figured it might be nice to give you some of my reactions, especially since last episode, Zote. I made some faces off camera. I made several faces off camera. So, one moment, my controller has again disconnected. There we go. So, where we last left off, I was cruel and stopped right before something of great importance. So I should maybe fix that cliffhanger. Let me just head in here.
Come no closer, ghost.
Hello.
I've seen you, creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. This old kingdom. A terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you tried to do. I can't allow it.
All right, one of us is going to get bullied, and hopefully it is going to be me. Me or you.
Too weak, little ghost.
Says the person who hasn't hit me once. Oh, I shouldn't have opened my mouth.
No shadow will haunt me. Only pity the cursed kind.
Your face is cursed. No, it's not. It's the opposite of that. I should be nice. That was kind of sick. Goodbye. Taken the Mothwing Cloak. Use the cloak to dash quickly along the ground or through the air.
Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone.
I'm on.
Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace.
That was sick as hell. One moment, my notes are actually covering up the bottom of the screen. I'm gonna need to figure out a better way to have those on hand. Let's open this up real quick. And then head this way to meet a friend. We'll leave that gentleman alone for now. Hello.
Oh, hello there. Seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. Doubles equally well for a moment's respite. I saw a strange fellow out there. He seemed quite taken by the lake. I'd planned to offer greetings, though figured I'd first tend to my nail on chance our meeting goes poorly. Your nail looks a fine instrument, but it's showing signs of wear. I'd wager up there it would take you far. Down here, however, I suspect you'll soon meet dangers the surface world can't match.
I'm working on it, Quirrell.
Hallownest is perfect for vigilant explorers like us. So tense and thrilling. In this place, you're either alert or you're dead.
I love how that's like a charm point for him. That?
Hallownest
Yes, okay. All right. And now we do something interesting. So this, in the first episode, I mentioned I'd be doing a bit of a skip in order to get an item that unlocks a bunch of lore. We are going to get that now. Hang on a second. Why are all of my... Hang on a second. My benches should not be all unlocked. Just the ones I've been to make things sort of fair. We're cheating with the lowercase c, not an uppercase C. Oh, it's so nice to be able to go faster. Dash, my beloved. And with the money we have, actually, let's make a small visit before we get into the nonsense. Hello, madame.
Oh, you surprised me. Hello, hello. Come in, sweetling. Come in and make yourself at home.
Oh my god, I love it.
I'm Celubra, and this is my cozy little charm store. Did the townsfolk out there tell you to come and visit me? Yes. This is a lovely little village, isn't it? Warm and intimate and full of life.
You may have noticed it's not actually any of those things. Now, the question is whether it's just been so long since she's actually looked outside she hasn't noticed, or if it has something to do with all the smoke in here, if you get my drift.
What were we talking about? Oh yes, charms. I can see you've started your own collection. Very nice. I'll show you some of my own, and you can take one home with you if you like.
I would like to take one home, in particular.
Are you a spellcaster, you little scoundrel? Oh, I'm only teasing. If you ever learn any spells, you should buy this charm for yourself. I've heard it will make a spell much stronger.
She is very correct. Shaman Stone is one of the best charms in the game for this reason. Let's see. Oh, and I
You
can...
want to wear a lot of charms, don't you? Of course you do. Buy this charm notch, and you'll be able to wear more of your charms at once.
I was going to say, I can afford this, so I am getting it. And we will listen to the rest of those descriptions whenever I buy those charms. Let's see. Oh, I need one more. Well, we'll keep this on hand for boss battles. Now, there is a secret entrance up here and to the right. There is a way to get up there if you are a good enough gamer at this point in the game. I am not a good enough gamer. So, of course debug is... Wait, do I have debug mod? If I don't have debug mod installed, I'm going to laugh. Okay, no, I do. Give me one moment. Okay, turn that back off. Back. Continue, and now I should be able to... Yeah, whoop. Should be able to accidentally go right back into Salubra's hut, but no, we want to do this. Turn that back off. Now this is going to be a bit of a trek. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the items that might make this... Oh goodness, I just drowned that poor thing. I don't have any of the items that might make this a little quicker, but I do at least have dash. We'll be back here later, at a more appropriate time. In the meantime, let's go up here. Now, can I jump up here yet? I cannot, so I cannot show you something cool. So once again, we will be back later. This is a little imposing. That is also a little imposing.
To protect the vessel, the dreamers lay sleeping. Monomon the teacher, in her archive, surrounded by fog and mist. Lurian the watcher, in his spire, looking over the city. Hera the beast, in her den, amidst the deep darkness beyond the kingdom. Through their devotion, Hallownest lasts eternal.
Remember those names. Dreamer locations added to map.
Go no further, little shadow.
What compels it to climb out of the darkness? What compels it to return to this sacred kingdom?
A call from beyond the seas, by the vessel or by that captive light.
Would the seals break? They cannot be undone.
But the vessel weakens. That plague springs anew. They must be undone.
Yet still our seas remain, our duty holds.
It must be cast away.
Our duty holds. It shall be done.
Hello again, and goodbye again.
Fade away, little shadow.
Fade away.
And let us sleep in peace.
Something I do really like is that bit of conversation was a little more confusing in the original game, but it's more evidently a conversation between multiple people here. No, I shouldn't elaborate for those of you who may not be familiar with the game. I'm not going to spoil plot. I will be good. But I will say, if you do know the lore, it is very cool. And I will probably elaborate later once we know the speakers a little better. And in the meantime, let's try not to fall into the void, following the glowing moth. There are some people who can just speed through this without having to worry about it. I am not one of them.
What a terrible fate they visited upon you. To cast you away into this space between body and soul. Will you accept their judgment and fade slowly away? Or will you take the weapon before you and cut your way out of this sad, forgotten dream?
Taken the dream nail. Cut through the veil between dreams and waking. This item unlocks most of the lore in the game. And that is why we're getting it early.
You've returned. Welcome back to the waking world.
Thank you, Grand Moth.
Those figures, those dreamers, they reached out with what little power they still have and dragged you into that hidden place. But that talisman you now wield, the dream nail, it can cut through the veil that separates the waking world from our dreams. Even the dreamers themselves cannot hide from such a weapon. Though I must admit, that sacred blade has dulled over time. Together, perhaps, we can restore its power. You only have to bring me essence. Essence. The precious fragments of light that dreams are made of. Collect it wherever you find it, and bring it to me. Once we have enough, we can work wonders together. Go out into the world, Wielder. Hunt down the essence that lingers there. Collect 100 essence and return to me. I will teach you more. You are still unpracticed in the way of dreams. Collect 100 essence with the dream nail. Visit me again, and I will share what little wisdom I have.
Little, she says.
Essence can be found wherever dreams take root. Have you seen them? Those whispering plants that grow all over this old kingdom? I believe there is one just outside. Why not strike it with your dream nail and see what happens?
Well, we have our marching orders. For the moment. Now, we have not seen one of these before because we have gotten here fairly early. But this is what is called a whispering root. You hit it with the dream nail and it releases little red spirographs everywhere. Collecting those gives us what the old lady called essence. Oop. Wait a minute. I always forget to grab this one. That's not ominous. We will return to the tree in a moment. We've got a pit stop to make in here. Dream shield. And one moment. Oh!
Protect yourself. You are our last.
I'll be honest, I did not know that actually had dialogue. It's a fun thing to have played a game as many hours as I've played Hollow Knight, And still be discovering new things. Dream Shield. Defensive charm once wielded by a tribe that could shape dreams. Conjures a shield that follows the bearer and attempts to protect them. Now, what do you have to say, ma'am? It's not 100, but it's some.
Ah, Wielder, you've returned. Let me have a look at the dream nail. You are still unpracticed in the way of dreams. Collect 100 essence with the dream nail. Visit me again, and I will share what little wisdom I have. Sometimes dreams take the shape of those who have passed away. Such dreams are bountiful sources of essence. You should search carefully near graves and other monuments. Why, I believe I saw an interesting gravestone here in the resting grounds.
You did, but I'm here early, so I can't get to that yet.
If you decide to disturb those dreams, though, be prepared for a fight. What are you doing, poking about in a dusty old mind like mine? Nothing of worth is hidden inside, believe me. But keep probing the world around you with your dream nail. Hidden things will reveal themselves.
Thank you, ma'am. But yes, that last bit was sort of the quote true purpose unquote of the dream nail. It lets you read the minds of enemies and NPCs, and the dialogue we've been getting in boss battles has actually been the dream nail lines of those bosses. They just very kindly made it easier to hear those lines without actually having to try to time your dream nail. Let's see, I have not enough geo actually to go back and get the map for this area. Unfortunate, but what I can do is go finish off Green Path. Let's head back to the Lake of Un. Oh, you're still here. I wonder.
That lake. A revered presence once slept deep within. Did it? What would make me think such things?
I'm not surprised exactly that he has Dreamnail dialogue, even this early in the game, but I am delighted. But yes, this is a place of worship. Keep in mind the other lore tablets that I said were written by the natives of this area. They are related. And while I'm here with the Dreamnail, excuse me, sir. I'm going to de-aggro you now. I don't actually want to fight with you, good sir. Okay, let's get out of here. There are some other things we still need to do in Green Path. Just some things to collect. I think still a little bit of lore that I wasn't able to get until I got Dash. And we'll check my map in a moment. It's just... Actually, I'm sitting good on health and soul. Whoop. And I have Dash now, so let me actually farm a little bit of money here. Or at least attempt to. Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. No. Nope, further over. I don't want to wake up your bro. Dang it. Come on. Oh, I'm not doing too hot. I am not doing hot. let's get out of here. Don't snipe me, please. Thank you. Much appreciated. There we go. Not my best showing, but... Come here. I am having a day, apparently. Normally I don't have much problems with these guys. There we go. Ah, Gathering Swarm, my beloved. I'm one of those people who just hates it when the money falls into spikes or acid or whatever. Whoop. Or whatever, I was going to say. Although I don't think it actually rescues anything that falls into acid, just spikes. Makes sense, the little buggies don't want to go in after anything that would get them melted. Oh, I don't need to heal. What am I doing? Nope. That was hasty. Nice try. Now let's see. There is... I believe I got the lore below us. Was it? Yes, it was near the first bench is what I missed. Okay, I will get that shortly. Okay. Yes, I got the lore over here. And then there's something I want to make a pit stop for this way that I need a dash to get. Wait on the gas cloud to dissipate. Thorns of Agony. Senses the pain of its bearer and lashes out at the world around them. When taking damage, sprout thorny vines that damage nearby foes. I really like this charm. It's not a good charm later in the game. But when you're as clumsy as I am and get hit a lot, it helps. Okay, just double checking. Okay, let's warp back to the waterfall. That's the bench closest to that bit of lore. Yes, next screen over. We can make this jump now that we have dash. This is where we first saw Hornet. Oh, I have to get over from the other side, huh? Like this. There we go.
Hidden An, we need you now. We grow tired away from you. Our leaves are falling.
Alright. That's that for now. We will be coming back to this area later. But for now, I think it's about time to wrap up. Let's head back to Dirtmouth. We'll pick up... Oh no. Oh no, okay. One moment. Let's get the map that we missed corner for. We missed corner.
The resting grounds. A sacred place not far from the crossroads. Cornifer told me he found the area serene and calm.
Oop. Sorry.
A map of the resting grounds. A sacred place not far from the crossroads. Cornifer told me he found the area serene and calming, but it sounds a bit spooky to me. No thanks.
I need to be better about waiting for her to talk about her wares. That's the second time I've almost skipped. I did skip once.
These pins will mark benches and other rest spots on your map. Useful if you're exhausted and just need to find somewhere to sit.
True, but I technically already have them. I will be attempting to buy them since I have gained them through cheating, and that feels bad, but not early game when money is tight, but oh boy, here we go.
You there! Why are you skulking about in the shadows? Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. I am Zolt, the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Tremble before me. While you were hiding here in your dingy little village, I ventured into the dark pit below us and slew a great beast. It had sharp mandibles and atrocious manners.
You would know about atrocious manners, wouldn't you, Zod?
Yes, all glory to me, but I don't have time for your adulation. I must rest and prepare for my next journey down. That daft old fellow over there. He keeps talking absolute drivel. Seems to think the very air is deadly down in the caverns. Perhaps he should consider not breathing.
You did not just insult Elderbug in front of me, sir.
He keeps talking about dreams, too. Pah! Dreams are for those too feeble to truly live. Humph. What a squalid little hamlet this is. The air is foul, and the townsfolk have beady eyes. I'll be headed back down below as soon as possible.
And thank goodness for that. Goodbye. One last thing.
My understanding of Hallownest can be a little vague, but below those leafy caverns is a fungal grove, once home to peaceful creatures, not quite bug and not quite plant. Sounds almost worth a visit, no? Well, there's a downside, the dreadful stench. A noxious odor fills the place. Feeling tired? That bench may be iron, but I assure you it's quite comfortable. There's no better place to collect your thoughts before heading below. Plus, I enjoy the company. Not that you seem the talkative sort.
Thank you, Elderbug. And we will leave it off for there for now. Next episode, we will head back down below and into those noxious wastes he mentioned. Hope to see you then. In the meantime, have a good day.